Hey, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process? High value VA claims, secondary VA claims, denied VA claims, Pact Act presumptive conditions, active duty military, transitioning out of the military. Let your boy know. Gonna be answering questions for the next 30 minutes or so. Depending on how the chat is, might even go a little bit longer. The chats, live chat, live sessions has been great. Gucci. Veterans, active duty military have been asking some good questions, helping them along the VA claims process in their, in their journey to get service connected, as well as for those 100% permanent total benefits where they at. Hey, as y'all coming in, by all means, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA claims, denied VA claims, increases, active duty military, trying to get information on how to file that first benefits delivery at discharge. Definitely take advantage of it 180 days prior to submitting that first claim. But hey, y'all got any questions? Let's boy know. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what fucking time it is. Motherfucking Debo hour. Y'all got any questions? Let your boy know. Until the meantime, as usual, it's Monday. Let's check on some Pact Act presumptive conditions. Last update was last week. Let's check it out. Pact Act related claims. All right, looking at it. Okay. Current processing time for completion of all Pact Act related claims for the VA is 153 days from start to finish. Average. Don't confuse average as that's the absolute processing time for Pact Act related claims. Every VA claim is different, depending on the veteran, but you should be able to get a strong understanding of what's your VA regional office's processing times in order to get a good idea. Okay, are they meeting average times, or is it like, plus or minus? Going into the details. Let's go. As y'all coming in, by all means, got any questions on the VA disability claims process? Let's boy know. Average completion for non-Pact Act related claims across the United States is going to be 125.9 days. Me. What else we got? Just some regular Pact Act related analytics. 27% of Pact Act related claims are submitted electronically. The other 89% submitted. What was that? Okay. Electronically through veterans. The other one, the other 10% of that is submitted through powers of attorney. 72% of all Pact Act related claims are submitted via mail with power of attorney. As y'all coming in, if y'all got any questions, what's Gucci with it, Steven? Appreciate your stride. Appreciate you coming in. What's Gucci, dog? Happy Monday. Appreciate a like on the video. Like and love. There you go. Got the sweet tea. Yes, sir. Get that sweet tea, that whiskey sweet tea, baby. Have you tried it out? Crown Royal Peach, or, pretty much any whiskey, especially like them harsh whiskeys. It's good. Sweet tea and any whiskey goes good. It's smooth, cancels out. What's up, LG? What's Gucci with it, bro? Gucci gang up. Yes, sir. What's Gucci with it, dog? Happy Monday. Appreciate some love on the video. Understand me. I'm just going through Pact Act presumptive conditions right now. Current analytics on the Pact Act. But, as always, if y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA disability claims, denied claims, let's more know. So top 5 is still the same. It's going to be hypertension or high blood pressure for VA claims, allergic rhinitis, chronic sinusitis, bronchial asthma, as well as that specific word I can't pronounce because I'm not a doctor, and it's still it's crazy looking. But if y'all want to get this information, it's on the va.gov's website, or you go to Google, type in VA Pact Act Performance Dashboard, and they supposed to be coming out with analytics weekly, but sometimes they may go a week or two without doing it. But if you want to get like a good sense of what are the processing times across the United States when it comes to Pact Act presumptive conditions and the VA claims process, definitely I recommend looking at that, as well as you can navigate through the VA's va.gov's website and choose your specific VA regional office. Oh, what's up, motherfucking ME, motherfucking Keith Sweat, motherfucker, nobody. You can check out your specific VA regional offices, processing time, how, you know, are they backlogged, and, you know, stuff like that. It's going to give you a better sense of what's going on. Oh, motherfucking Emmy. Would it be okay to have the following statement in my Nexus letter to see if my daughter will sign it? Okay. I want to say more than likely, probability greater than 50% that the veterans GERT, wait, well, I keep misspelling that. It's my fucking D at the end. Is service connected to the medication he is taking for anxiety. 100%. Yeah, you can definitely, like, if your doctor is willing to provide you with a Nexus letter / IMO, independent medical opinion, and you want to give them some verbiage that the VA likes to see. Hey, what's up, dog? Yeah. It's definitely good that you coach them along. Like, hey, you know, I want this specific verbiage in there. Especially when it comes to like service connection, they can use that specific verbiage, as well as, you know, if it's without a doubt guaranteed, you know that doctor is reviewing your medical research, you know, your medical profile, your history within the Marine Corps, you know, not the Marine Corps, the military, through your service treatment record, as well as your current medical profile with them. You know, they be like, you know, without a doubt type of verbiage that, you know, vet Emmy has, this disability started during their time in the military. But definitely you can utilize the verbiage that you just said. Definitely coach that doctor along the way. Oh, motherfucker Keith Sweat, yes sir, checking in. Yes sir, motherfucking nobody. Fucking around, dog, fucking around. But hey, as y'all coming in, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA claims, VA claim ideas, denied VA claims, let your boy know. But, you know, finishing up the Pact Act, presumptive conditions, information, same thing. Most frequent reasons for denial is still going to be lack of a diagnosis, lack of in-service complaints, or causation by an already service-connected disability, as well as whatever medical evidence veterans are submitting for Pact Act related disabilities, that medical evidence is not deemed sufficient enough, meaning the complaints and the medical history revolving around the claim in which they submitted, it's not connected. It's not connecting to the military, if that makes sense. They may be talking about family history, you know, stuff like that within these doctor's appointments, whether it be in person or through the secured messaging. They're not, I mean, you know, a lot of veterans don't understand the process and how it works, but definitely, you know, you don't want to, like for any disability, you don't want to be talking about any potentials for, you know, any family history on a related disability that you think is related to the Pact Act presumptive list. But, you know, if you got strong medical evidence, definitely you should be going in there, submitting that claim. Definitely have a diagnosis prior to submitting that claim for any VA disability benefits to, you know, increase your success rate. Let's see if the percentages on those have changed, baby. Motherfucker Keith Sweat, yes sir. I have my own DBQ and IMO, but VA still had me do a C&P exam, but the examiner was great. Okay, that's Gucci Killers. She added things for me that I was experiencing but didn't know about. Hey, that's good. I mean, you know, not all C&P examiners are fucking, you know, looking out for us. So that's definitely a plus up for you. And sometimes, I mean, depending on how that DBQ and that IMO is structured, the VA didn't go either way. I mean, if it's 100%, you know, Gucci Killers and shit, they're like, okay, we can adjudicate this claim without sending this veteran in to a C&P exam. But even if there's one question, you know, I'm not sure who's reviewing. I know this is a claim specialist that's reviewing all of our medical evidence prior to it getting to that VA rater. If it did or didn't get to that VA rater, that's probably, you know, some claim specialists, they just by default, they look at your shit. Okay, well, you know, he has all this, you know, evidence. He has a diagnosis. You know, even got DBQ and an IMO. But let me still send him into a fucking C&P exam to watch my ass. You know, it's like, you know, they're trying to cover themselves and shit. So it may not have gotten to a VA rater necessarily prior to you going into a C&P exam. But I mean, it's definitely 100% good that that examiner was pretty much on your side when it comes to the support. Oh, motherfucking ME. How many times can you write a claim for supplemental or higher level review? A single diagnosis. 2, a single diagnosis that was denied. Okay, is this why it takes years to get approved by the VA for not being complete for some people? Yeah, so a lot of veterans don't read their decision letters whenever they get them. They just think that, okay, I have all this medical evidence, you know, I could have submitted 50 fucking pages for a single disability, but if it was denied due to a lack of diagnosis for specific disabilities, not Pact Act related, not Gulf War presumptive, you know, not a presumptive condition, just a condition in which you're trying to get service connection for. You have everything that the VA, like, you know, just for example, you have everything that the VA is looking for. The only thing you lack is a diagnosis. Yeah, sometimes you can push it. You know, you could like, fuck it, you know, I was denied, I'm going to submit a higher level review. And then you could still be denied at that and then submit for a Board of Veteran Appeals and still get denied there. There's like, okay, well, we only told you to go out and get a diagnosis. Yeah, there's always the duty to assist, which is, the duty to assist is pretty much, if we don't have a diagnosis, we have 5 years of medical evidence going into that C&P exam. It's supposed to establish, okay, here's your official diagnosis. You know what I'm talking about? But, you know, still some veterans still get denied through all that process after a board of, you know, waiting 4 or 5 years for their Board of Veteran Appeals, you know, court case, still denied. Then they submit a supplemental in for, you know, the same thing, but they corrected the, actually got a diagnosis, and then they get service connected. You know, it's like, okay, you know, what's going on? You know what I'm talking about? I mean, it could have just been situated back on the original claim, but, I mean, it depends on where that veteran you know, living at, which VA regional office they're going through, the experience levels of those VA raters. I mean, you know, it just all depends. Like, you know, like I said, you know, it just depends. I actually got really lucky through, you know, SoCal's fucking VA, you know, San Diego VA regional facility. Office where VA raters over there, they was like, oh shit, Devo's coming back through. Okay, and like I know I had everything needed for either service connection, secondary, or an increase, but I would always factor in the minimum. You know, if I got service connected, it's going to be 10%. If I got an increase, it'll just be to the next highest percentage. Always factor that in. You know, always set your expectations low. So if something bad, you know, good happens, you know, you're like, fuck, okay, you know, I'll take that. You know, definitely, you know, some motherfucking info, you know, some wise wisdom. Hopefully that answers your question, Emmy. I know it's like, you know, drawn out. But you can file many, like, if you put in a claim, denied, higher level review, denied, Board of Veteran Appeals, denied. And then, you know, fuck it, you actually decide to read the decision letter, you know, put in a supplemental after all the fact, you know, after the fact. You could definitely keep putting in a claim until it gets service connected. But when it comes to contesting the effective date, okay, yeah, there you go. Emmy, yes, sir. Like for veterans who are trying to maintain that effective date, you definitely want to keep that claim alive in the appeals process, with higher level review being second, Board of Veteran Appeals being, you know, the next. And then after that, if it's still denied at a Board of Veteran Appeals case, then at that point you lose access to that effective date. So then at that point you will still need to, you know, if you still want to fight the battle, submit a supplemental. But you can definitely motherfucker keep fighting motherfucking battle. Motherfucker even Stevens. People never has low expectations, shoot for the stars. Yes, sir. I mean, yeah, you know, always shoot for the stars, but you know, just in case you fall, you can still land on the motherfucking moon and keep going fucking high. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Motherfucking Gucci killers. Any other questions? Any other questions? And as y'all coming in, see if y'all coming in, y'all get any questions on the VA disability claims process. High value VA claims, secondary VA claims, denied VA claims. Let your boy know. Active duty military, you are never forgotten. But y'all be making, all active duty military, we be making some motherfucking crazy ass mistakes when we are active duty. And when we get out, doing, you know, claims process is like, oh, you know, motherfucker giving me benefits. But, you know, definitely. I mean, I think the current days military force is a lot more, I guess, cognizant of VA disability benefits. So they're definitely going in, getting seen, you know, making sure they have a diagnosis and shit. Not so much like, you know, old school, post 9/11 era veterans, and you know, prior to post Vietnam era veterans as well. You know, we didn't go into medical, we didn't complain, but when we get out of the military, our back is fucked up. You know, motherfucking toes are jacked up, neck is jacked up. We got IBS, GERD, fuck, you got all these issues that definitely started in our military service, but we didn't really go on to medical. We didn't complain unless it's like something serious, you know, unless a dragon came from the fucking sky, bit our arm off. It was okay. I think I need some ibuprofen. I think so, maybe. You know, that's the only time we go into medical. Like when I went into medical, it was like when I was having like severe migraines. When I got post my motorcycle accident and shit, McMap, all this other shit, like serious issues. When I was doing some illegal boxing, not illegal boxing, but you know, boxing on a Navy ship, USSS Boxer, baby. No, but anyways, you know, I got a lot of stories. Can't, you know, gotta keep this motherfucker professional now. You know what I'm talking about? But, you know, doing training on naval ship, got fucked up ribs, bruised ribs, walking around like a motherfucker, you know, light duty warrior and shit. But you know, definitely, fucking active duty or veterans. You want to follow the medical science. Complaints. If you're filing secondary VA claims, secondary. You know, you got to complain about it. Establish the causation. If you're trying to fight for a disability in which you have injuries and complaints in service, maybe it's been a couple of years since you've actually been into a doctor. Because, you know, if you weren't going into a doctor during your active duty time, more than likely you're still not. Motherfucker J504. I was literally dying of motherfucking hypothermia and basic, okay. And my DI didn't let me go till 2 days later. How does the SCAR claims work? Okay, SCAR claims, I mean, if you got hypothermia in basic training, hopefully I'm saying that word right. You know, if you got diagnosis treatment and you're still having issues with, you know, with that today, you could definitely, that's claimable. Anything, you know, from the time you went to MEPS to the time you fucking, you know, I'm like, D214, any injuries, complaints, diagnosis, you know, you can file for. When it comes to SCARs, how does the SCAR claims work? So SCAR claims, they work on degrees of measurement, as well as if there's pain manipulation on touching the scars and stuff. Like some people have scars, but they don't hurt. You know, a lot of other people that have scars that do, you know, lifted, or I think it's lifted, I guess, lifted scars that do hurt. You know, like, you know, I got a scar like this. That scar doesn't hurt, but you know, it's a scar. And they measure it, and like, they fucking measure it. So if you got a scar on your hand, you got a scar on your back from surgeries that were in the military, injuries, you know, in training and combat, outside of combat, regardless of the case, the VA, whenever you go into that C&P exam, they're measuring all your scars and they're fucking, you know, lumping them all together. Hopefully that answers your question. Hold on, what is going on? What is going on with the live? What's up with the chats? Okay, I got that one. ME, can I refile? Yep, you can. You can, ME. Can I refile a new claim? Okay, so it wouldn't be a new claim. It'll still be a supplemental. Like whenever you submit, you know, a new claim, they'll just automatically classify it as a supplemental, regardless if you have a different diagnosis within the same body part. I mean, it's still gonna come underneath the same thing. Motherfucker J504. Yep, they brought it up at my shortness of breath C&P exam. Do you have to prove service connection? Yeah, you always gotta prove service connection. But if you have something that an examiner brought up during a compensation and pension exam, some examiners will submit they'll submit a request to the VA, specifically to that VA rater that's dealing with your claim, to, you know, schedule another C&P exam for that specific disability, in which, you know, if it's claimable or if it's not compensatable. But if it's related to your service, it should be another C&P exam ordered. Sometimes they don't, like, often they don't do that. So definitely, you would need to grab a hold of that DBQ to make sure that C&P examiner wrote that down on the DBQ, possibly on the IMO as well. And you can utilize that DBQ as medical evidence to prove service connection or causation. Hopefully I answered your question for okay, how do you prove service connection for scars? I mean, definitely you would need to have some medical evidence in your service treatment record. If not, you could possibly have your primary care provider assess you, like, evaluate the scars you do have, and, possibly they could put a timestamp on it. As well as if you have any buddy statements. In the absence of medical evidence in your service treatment record, a buddy statement from that time period is going to do you well. Motherfucking so flam. Let's see. They say the Court of Appeals has more leeway, or whatever the word is. Yes, sir. And direction and decisions than the regional office. Yeah, 100%. I mean, actual judge at the Board of Veteran Appeals, the courts. I mean, they can give service connection there. But more often than not in current days, they've been deferring those veterans. They wait 5-6 years, then they send you back to a C&P exam. Because possibly, the standards and the practice was outdated and it wasn't really being followed 5, 6, 7 years ago. Now today, it's a little bit better, especially if you go through QTC or VES. They'll resend you. But I mean, that judge has the power to give you service connection like off the bat. Yeah, but you definitely on the right way. Is that like the Board of Courts of Appeals can grant stuff for service connection when regional office doesn't? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, but it does take long. But yeah, a court that's a court. What the fuck? A judge that's on a BVA case. Whenever you go in, whether it be your attorney or if you're going in person or a phone, via video and shit. I mean, you can plead your case to the judge, like, hey, blah, 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 this definitely happened in service. I don't know why I was denied, my initial claim and on a higher level review. But, here are my complaints, in service. Or if it's a secondary claim. Clearly, here's the causation. Medical literature, medical evidence, nexus letter, DBQs, IMO. Usually at the court, veterans, it's like a 70% approval rate. Just depends on how that veteran speaks and or how that lawyer speaks to the judge. But hey, but yeah, as y'all coming in, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA claims, denied VA claims, VA disability comments, questions, concerns, let your boy know, active duty military. I appreciate if y'all hit the like button too, yeah, help the YouTube algorithm pick it up. Man, hopefully you're having a good motherfucking Monday. Looking back, okay, ME. Looking back at your disability process, what would you have done differently? And which was the best thing you did for success in your claim? Me! I would say I would have gotten, okay, I think three things I would take, like, if I could go back, I'd do. Prior to getting out the military, I would have 100%. Let me see this motherfucking message held for review. Motherfucking PUBG. What's up, dog? For some reason, your motherfucking crazy ass message got goddamn censored. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, Gucci Killers. Okay. God damn it, these messages. Alright. But Emmy, I would definitely, when I was active duty, I would have taken advantage of the BDD, the benefits delivery at discharge, if I knew about it, as well as I would have been a lot more organized with my initial VA disability claim. Make sure I had diagnosis, personal statements for everything that was competent, not just like, give me benefits. And obtain any buddy statements from my active duty brothers, brothers and sisters while I was in. The second was get with a veteran service organization early, so it'll, increase your success through the VA claims process, so you're not going in alone. And as well as no, I think that's yeah, those are the only ones. I would have been a lot more organized with my VA claim submission. Make sure I had personal statement, diagnosis, complaints, everything ready prior at that 180-day mark, as well as had a better veteran service organization experience. Because when I got out, I just got out. I only learned about VA disability in the transitioning class, getting out, TAPS and TAM or fucking TRS and some fucking branches. But it was vague. It was like a 5 to 10 minute conversation on it. They weren't asking, they weren't allowing questions. So I'm like, what the fuck, what is this? My chief one also 5. She talked a lot about VA disability, like 4 to 5 years prior to her getting out. But I was like, whatever, fuck, I didn't. It was like, I'm not that fucked up. But definitely get the motherfucking benefits, baby. But yeah, hopefully I answered the question. What's up, LA? Coming in here, motherfucking. Yes, sir, people. Get Gucci with it, dog. Snapping fingers through the windows. J504 should have been a sick call ranger. Yup. I mean, I used to make fun of some of my buddies. Light duty warriors, motherfucking sick bay commandos. Come on, motherfucking some other rated R names, but I ain't gonna fucking say it on here. But I mean, definitely would have gotten into medical a lot more, been a lot more organized in my process. Maybe I would have more success on my first claim rather than putting in a bullshit claim, getting 10% and being fucking salty with the VA claims process. And then it took me a couple of years to actually understand as well as appreciate the benefits that comes with a higher percentage, as well as get taken care of. I mean, we fought for these benefits. We signed the dotted line. We fucking put ourselves in potential danger for our motherfucking country. Motherfucking freedom flies. So fuck it. If y'all rate VA disability benefits, go out and get the motherfucking benefits. Aisha. Hey, we have a lawyer. We had a lawyer accept my husband's case immediately with the Raymond's syndrome. I will keep you out there. Oh, appreciate that. That's good. 100% good. Fucking hopefully this lawyer, he fucking he's hooking and jiving, and he's gonna get your fucking husband service connected, and that's fucking awesome. Cause I know he was talking about it was taking a long time to get a lawyer to accept your husband's case. Oh, why's that hiding? I don't know. Show. I don't know why it's hiding some of your comments, PUBG. Maybe you've been sending some inappropriate messages somewhere. But okay, there you go. I think it's in there. Motherfucker, salute, dog, salute. Hey, and as y'all coming in, if y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process, denied VA claims, high value VA claims, active duty military, what the? Come on. Hit on with the me. Okay, a question? Question, comments, concerns. Okay, J504. Don't feel bad. You helped me a lot, sitting at 7%. Oh, appreciate you, dog. And waiting for decisions on my sleep apnea. Okay, shortness of breath claim. Still on my first claim. Oh, you fucking Gucci killers, dog. You fucking Gucci killers. Oh, appreciate the strife. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, at first I was like, I don't know. I was like most veterans, didn't see the value in getting service connected as well as increasing, But there's a lot of benefits at 100%. Not every veteran's going to get 100%, but it's definitely something to strive for. But the higher your percentage, the closer it puts you 100%. Motherfucking 2023, you're the vet. Fuck what you heard. Motherfucking LA. I was a sick call ranger and still got denied for pain in my left knee and ankle. Yup. Oh, motherfucking sick call commando. So, like when I was talking about it last week. The VA, they don't recognize pain first. So, if you have any limitations of flexion, limitation of extension, or instability of your knee and ankle, that's when you'll get service connection. Once you get service connected and you keep increasing your percentage, as that knee, ankle gets more severe throughout the years, you get increase that overall the percentage on that specific limb. Motherfucking Emmy. Motherfucking dabbing on him, dog. Appreciate the dab, Angel. Appreciate the dab. Emmy, when I have my C-file, if I see something for back pain, do I just put the month and year and my personal statement? Okay, would that be enough? No nexus letter, just reference to the C-file entry. Would it be enough? Yeah, 100% that would be enough. If something that's noted in your C-file that was captured by a previous doctor, probably something from your STR, or a compensation and pension examiner. If it was caught, definitely you want to refer to the page, date. If you can, I mean, you can screenshot or print, save to PDF that file, that specific page from your STR, and attach it to any claim that you plan on submitting. So it's like, it's undisputable that, okay, yes, refer to this page, do a personal statement, refer to this page that I have supplied and added to this claim. Because like I said, when I submitted my first claim for my back, I had a lot of in-service complaints on that, including, multiple, I had diagnosis, everything. But the VA, they said, no, you had no fucking complaints. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are we talking about right here? So definitely I recommend calling it out in that personal statement, as well as screenshotting it or printing it out and attaching it to that claim. J504. My squad leader made me go to emergency room at VA when I got into my daughter's mother. When I got into it with my daughter's mother, during the claims process, I found out I was diagnosed with PTSD since 2011. Okay, so when I did the claim, they upped it. They upped the what? The chronicity. Waiting on J504. As y'all coming in, by all means, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process? How about VA claims denied? VA claims? Motherfucking active duty military? GI Bill benefits? Anything at all? Let your boy know. Chronic PTSD. There you go. So you, sir, well, what percentage they give you for PTSD? I think you said you're at 70%, right? Man, but that's good. That's good. That's fucking good, brother, man. Get them benefits. Any other questions at all? Let's get it. Who is currently in the VA claims process? Waiting for that C&P exam. Beard kind of ashy. Any questions, comments, concerns on the VA claims? VA. That's a gray hair. My bad. Okay. J504 got favorable findings for neck and back, and recently my doctor diagnosed me with it now. Okay, Gooch Killers. Are you currently, okay, for your neck and back, secondary or due to your military service? And if so, if it's direct, okay. They told me my GI Bill expires because I used it before they changed the rules and made it into where it doesn't expire. Okay. When did they say expire? But I believe it should be GI Bill forever, regardless whenever you used it. Let me check it out right quick. That's weird. Yeah, when did they say your GI Bill expires? And are you only utilize? Okay. Let me check it out. Fact sheet. Let's check out the fact sheet. Hey, as y'all coming in, by all means, y'all got any questions? Jumping back and forth between veterans. Any questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA claims, GI Bill, motherfucker Chapter 35 benefits, changes. Okay, not that. Question, motherfucker J504. If you were in the military past Okay. If you were in the military past 2013, it doesn't expire, they said. Because I used it before then, that might expire. I'll definitely look more into that. It could be that could be the case. If that is the case, I think it's 13. What you got? 15, 10 or 15 years to utilize your GI Bill benefits prior to that. I mean, so shit, fuck it. I mean, if it's gonna expire, hey, you get in school, dog. Get in school, get them benefits. That's BAH money every. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is messed up. It's definitely 100% messed up. I mean, that don't even make sense though, because I used. So when I was in the military, I used a portion of my GI Bill prior to 2013 as well. I used it from summer. I used it from the fall of 2011 to, I think, the summer of 2012, my GI Bill. And then I didn't touch it again until after I got out of the military. But definitely, I mean, then mine's when I got out, it was automatically transferred to GI Bill. Like, it didn't have an expiration date. So possibly they just need to update it. You got, I'll do some research into that. Definitely, I'll check in that motherfucker J504. Send your boy email. Mine expires in 2026. I use post 9/11. Yep, same here. I mean, I use my post 9/11 as well while I was military. I mean, I didn't know. Once again, something else. If I would have taken back, I definitely wouldn't have utilized my post 9/11 active duty because I just forfeited myself out of any BAH. But I didn't know about it back then. I definitely would have took advantage of the Montgomery first because it was 12 months stipend, you know, whatever the case may be. But you know, I was like, fuck, you know, I was able to get my bachelor's out of it, so I wasn't complaining too much. But yep, there you go, 24 months left. Let me shit, you better start using that, dog. But I'll definitely check into it. Send me an email, or you know, jump on tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, and I should have an answer for you. Let me motherfucking screenshot that, motherfucker, right quick. Yeah, that's definitely kind of weird. It should have been automatic though. Emmy, my psychiatrist for anxiety asked me, "How are you?" I just answered, "I'm alive." Okay, is that bad or is it a trick question to answer? Am I good? Will they put that in my notes for veterans on the way to recovery? Yeah. Definitely, like, whenever you're going, yeah, you definitely want to watch what you say whenever you're going into your physical, you know, physical therapy, psychiatrist, primary care provider, especially if it's with the VA. You know, you don't want to be fucking skipping in there, doing backflips if you have back and ankle issues. As well as if you're having, you know, if you're like 50% or higher for mental health, you definitely don't want to be going in there, you know, I'm having a chipper day, you know, fucking, you know, top of the day type shit. No, you definitely want to be like, hey, you know, I'm here. I don't want to be here, but, you know, it's supposed to be good for my mental health and shit. 100%, no, I'm not doing good. You know, I'm fucking alive. I'm here. I'm breathing. You know, fucking the next 45 minutes, I'll make it a little more happier. But, you know, we'll see, you know, whenever this shit's done. And, you know, blah, 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 blah. But you definitely, whatever you're experiencing, you know, you want to, you know, express it. But, you know, you don't want to fucking over-exaggerate it as well. So, you know, just minimum. Like, hey, I'm here. I'm alive. You know, just keep it short and sweet. And if you're trying to get specific services, always, I would say, possibly go through the community care. It's a lot more personable than going through like a VA fucking medical facility. I just feel like going through VA medical, it's like they're always watching. You know what I'm talking about? It was like, oh, you know, big brother, big man, he always watching this and shit. So, and then I just had shitty experience with VA medical reps. So I'm just like, you know what, I'll just private route, or if I ever did have to just use VA, I'll 100% go the community care route. Any questions? Comments, concerns? As y'all coming in, by all means, if there are any questions on a VA disability claims process, high value VA claims, motherfucking Pact Act presumptive conditions, denied VA. Excellent. Oh, there you go, Emmy. Appreciate your strife. Yes, sir. You know, motherfucking J504. My dad works at VA, and he said they watch you on camera and will try to screw you. Yep, 100%. See, look at that, look at that. Come on. And any VA related disability, you call everything. Say, yep, 100%, 100%. Yes, sir. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, brother man. So I was just like, I'm not even gonna waste my time going into a VA medical facility. I just did all my shit through private medical or specialist. Fucking like, I got time. I'm willing to actually pay for medical services and treatment. As long as I'm getting love back and forth and shit. Not just, going in, I'm just a number to this VA fucking doctor, and they're over there like, oh, you ain't getting no benefits. J504, what's the deal with academic eligibility? They can't hold any of that against you or what? I didn't drop some class on academic suspension, and they said I owed like $300 and can't register. I thought they can't do any of that. So, I mean, the school can put you on academic, what is it? Academics. I mean, they shouldn't be able to put you on academic suspension if you're utilizing the GI Bill. Not sure when it comes to using like the veteran benefits. I failed a class because I didn't drop them. Okay. I mean, if anything, they should have put you on academic probation, not suspension for failing a class. So, like, say if you had a full class load, you're taking 4 or 5 classes, you failed a class, they'll put you on academic restriction? I think it's restriction, not restriction. They'll put you on academic restriction, meaning you can't take more than like 2 classes. And if you failed one of those 2 classes, then they'll fucking further to just 1 class a semester until you retake that class, get that GPA back up. But I've never heard of a veteran getting academically suspended. What's it? Check on that. I'll check on that. What school is it from? What school are you currently going to? Hopefully J504. You better not say Phoenix. You better not say no Phoenix University, dog. I'm about to jump through the camera. Ah! Main reason I think is because they said I owe money and they sent it to collections and I can't register until. Okay, I mean, were you fucking community colleges? There I go. Okay. Were you using the GI Bill at that time or any veteran benefits? Like either veteran fee waivers or yellow ribbon, or were you just like paying out of pocket? Because if you were paying out of pocket and you weren't utilizing anything, I have 17 credit. I have 17 credits towards my bachelor's of science of arts. Okay, there you go, Gucci killers. Oh, there you go, there you go. Hey, as y'all coming in, by all means, if you have any questions on the VA disability claims process, motherfucking Pact Act presumptive conditions, denied VA claims, high value VA claims, motherfucking active duty. I was using the GI Bill and National Guard exemption. Okay. Definitely. That's weird. I could look into it. I'll look into it. Cause I know I failed 1 class, but I was still active duty. But I was using tuition assistance from the military to pay for that class. I failed the class. But I was still I mean, I didn't. I think it depends on the school. I'll take a look into that. I didn't fail any class. I went to National University as well for my second master's degree, and I didn't fail any classes there. I got a D in my first master's. The only time I failed a few classes was during my bachelor's degree program. When I was still in the military, I was utilizing the tuition assistance program they have in the military, Marine Corps. And at the time, it was $4,500. If you failed a class, you would have to either retake it. I mean, you still had to repay the money, or you had to repay the military and to replenish that thing. It shouldn't be the same for if you're using GI Bill benefits, because regardless if you fail or not, the school's getting paid, you're getting paid. Housing allowance. Unless there was like a fee or something. I mean, $300 at a community college. It could have been a class that just didn't get paid for. The STEP program provides waivers 100% of the cost of tuition at Louisiana motherfucking Institutes of Higher Learning for all National Guard members who meet the program's criteria. Okay. Step or STEM? Motherfucking stomp the yard, dog. Stepping them. Okay. Let me get motherfucking. Looked it up. National Guard website says that. Okay. What's up, Jimmy? Motherfucking Jimmy Elmo. Do you want to help? Yes, sir. Appreciate the strive. Definitely, I'll take a look into that. It could have been a class that just wasn't covered. Did you do some research on where that $300 motherfucking collection came from? Was it an actual class? And if so, like, did the GI Bill cover that class? And as y'all coming in, by all means, y'all get any questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA claims, motherfucking Benny. What's up, Benny? Hello, buddy. I was peacetime Navy vet on a Kitty Hawk out in 88. Yes, sir. Peacetime vet has CPOD. Okay, should I apply? Should he apply for Pact Act? Yeah, 100%. If he had complaints, I mean, complaints in service is good, but definitely if his current medical treatment history can attribute to his time on that motherfucking Kitty Hawk in 88, he should definitely submit that fucking Pact Act related claim. But, prior to that, hopefully he has a diagnosis of that and not extensive, but, detailed history of complaints since his separation from the military. Motherfucking Benny DeMarbo. J504. No, they couldn't tell me. I mean, they should be. I would definitely contest that, Jay. I mean, they shouldn't be sending something to collections if they don't understand, if they can't tell you what it was for. Was it a fee? Was it books or something? Was it an actual class? What was that fee that was sent to collections that now is, preventing me from fucking, You probably have to contact the registrar or the records department or the financial department at that school. Motherfucking ME. When you file a claim for GERD or Meniere's disease, do they require a certain exam? How do they know if there is a certain test? Okay. How do you know if there is a certain test is required or CFR? So for GERD, you can file GERD or Meniere's disease. Yeah, I mean, they have tests. Definitely for Meniere's. I mean, they have tests for both. So if you're trying to get service connected, you need a little bit of complaints as well as a diagnosis. If you're trying to get the highest percentage for either one, for GERD, you need an endoscopy. And there's several other tests, but what the VA likes to see is an endoscopy. It's pretty much a camera going down your throat, and it's going to examine the level of erosion that your acid reflux is causing. The same for Meniere's disease. I know there's some specific diagnostic testing as well as questioning. It's more objective or subjective. Because I mean, there's still diagnostic testing for that as well, mainly through questioning. But if you're trying to, like I said, if you're trying to get the highest percentage for either one, you would need to have that test conducted. Not necessarily needed. You can still get service connected for either one. I got service connected for GERD and IBS at 30%. I was this close to motherfucking getting, roasted with the endoscopy and the colonoscopy at the same time. But the VA was like, nah, we don't need all that. We don't need all that. We see that you're about to go in for it. Hey, fuck it. So, I mean, Gucci killers. But if you're trying to get the highest percentage, 60% for GERD or 30% for IBS, it's definitely, as well as for Meniere's disease, you want to take that diagnostic testing. Motherfucker J504. National Guard says they don't pay fees, but doesn't GI Bill pay that? You would need to specifically see, I mean, if you're using the GI Bill back then, the GI Bill should have covered it. Or I'm not sure if you was utilizing the tuition assistance program, but I'm not sure if it's available to National Guardists as well as reservists if they're on an active duty orders or ADOS orders for 6 months or more. But that may not have been the case. But if you were using GI Bill, it should have covered all tuition, as well as cost of the classes. Now, if that $300 came from like a miscellaneous fee that just went under reported to you, as well as they didn't send you any bills or anything like that, or you probably fucking you just what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? You just didn't catch it. You didn't catch it. There was no notification system. Definitely, hey, can we fucking, cut this out? Fuck, get it remanded. If it was supposed to be under the GI Bill, why wasn't it processed under the GI Bill? Motherfucker J504. I got everything because I was deployed to Iraq for 13 months. Okay. And were you taking these courses during? Okay, all right, on active duty orders. And were you taking these courses while you was deployed? And were you using tuition assistance? Talking too much. Motherfucking tongue getting all dry. But hey, as y'all coming in, by all means, don't feel shy. Ask any questions on the VA disability claims process, Pact Act presumptive conditions, deny VA claims, active duty military. Motherfucker, goddamn. Any questions at all? Let's boy know. GI Bill. Waiting on J504. Where they at though? Hopefully y'all having a good Monday. No, I ain't have time for that. I was dodging rockets and motors every other day. Okay. Hey, dog. Okay, I'm just dog. You be over there with a motherfucking, book in hand, motherfucker, AR-15. Fuck out of here with that shit, motherfucker. Okay. Gucci Killers, dog. Okay, motherfucker, badass over here. Chill out, dog. No, I feel you, though. Definitely something to look into. I'll do some research into that. But probably worst case, it could have been like a fee that just got unreported to you, or it was captured last minute by the school, and then they were like, fuck it, let's just throw it in the fucking system, and then it went to a derogatory status, and then into collections. I actually have my DD-214. That is from 2009, 2011. Oh, there you go, dog. Motherfucking war hero. Appreciate your strife. Motherfucker, appreciate your strife. There you go. Yes, sir. Any other questions? Any other questions, comments, concerns? Motherfucker, keep sweat. Motherfucking, what's up, dog? What's Gucci with it? Yes, sir. I gotta throw some jokes in there here and there. Can't be all fucking, can't be all serious and motherfucking VA claims and shit. Come on, dog. Come on. I'm still interested. Obviously, some helping vets and shit. Gotta look into different, new shit coming out. Still look at the CFR 38 and 21. Keep. What's the word I'm looking for? Keep up to date on all the Pact Act presumptive conditions and shit like that. Blah blah. Motherfucker J504. As soon as I got finished with basic training, maybe 2 months later, I started mobilizing for Iraq. Sheesh. And Fort Benning is the worst place during the winter. Okay, they go, motherfucking ice cold. There you go. What's that fucking song? I forgot it. It's from Full Metal Jacket. Cadence. What's the cadence called? I ain't gonna sing the cadence. It's rated R cadence. Even though it's a good movie. Hey, watch Full Metal Jacket or just look up the running cadences in there. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucking brr cold. But there you go. I felt like that when I was in Germany. You know what I'm talking about, dog? You know what I'm talking about. Hey, when I went to Germany, I left Cali to Germany in fall, October. And motherfucking shorts, flip-flops, motherfucking, fuck t-shirt. Got to Germany. Colder than a cold. It was cold. And then I was stationed on the army base, and they were not trying to kick me out off barracks. They were like, hey, dog, you getting out. You a sergeant. You ain't standing in barracks. You cutting off our ability to fucking send 30 or 4 people in this fucking in the barracks room. No, take your ass off base. So I had to live off base. I mean, yeah, it was cool, and no, because I just got there. I didn't have my European driver's license. Didn't have my German driver's license. I'm riding to and from my house in the fucking snow on a bike, dodging wild boars, all this crazy shit, man. Fuck the code. Fuck the code. But yeah, Germany is awesome. Amazing. Fucking amazing. Germany, Belgium, love Belgian beer. It's just for traveling too. I mean, you can have breakfast in Germany, lunch in motherfucking Belgium, dinner in France. It's like, sheesh, get your boy. Oh, what is it? Let me see. What base? Okay, what base I was? Oh, okay, on Hunsfield. Okay. Oh, come here, GI. What? Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. ME, personal statements. Do you include any medical studies that back up your medical diagnosis? If you did, how many medical studies did you include? No, I did not. In none of my personal statements, I didn't include any of that just because I've seen how increased denial rate for veterans. I always refer to my buddy Bill Cosby. I think it seems like the VA, maybe that claims specialist or a rater or even a C&P examiner. Depending on where your claim is. They see that you're trying to, fucking diagnose yourself. You're doing all the medical research. I mean, it's cool and dandy and shit. But seeing it on a veteran's personal statement is a little... I just seen that it's just like hated upon, frowned upon. At least when it comes to submitting the claim. Because if you're doing all that, but then you don't have, your doctor providing you with a nexus letter or just a letter of support listing those exact same medical literatures and medical evidence and stuff, they're just gonna be like, okay, well, what is this veteran doing? You know what I'm talking about? And he was denied. He was denied for those claims. He's still in the fucking claims process, but I mean, he's at 100%. But mainly the VA fucked him over on one of his claims. They reclassified it, so hopefully he gets service connected for that. Motherfucker J504, those Russian boars are freaking huge. Yeah, they are. And one took me out. They took me out on a bike. I was riding up this long ass hill in the snow. Motherfucker, 5:10 in the morning, trying to be on base before 5:30. Know how to left PT and shit. And I was riding. I heard like this weird ass like, Gee! I'm like, it wasn't that noise, but it was a noise like that. I looked, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I went back forward, and then a wild boar just took out the front of my bike. I'm like, oh, come on. Get your boy. Get your boy. Motherfucking Russian, German, goddamn boars. LG, how long does it normally take for back pay to hit after a claim is closed? Okay, I say anywhere from 7 to 21 days. Especially depending on the amount that you're getting back. Germany is nice, was there for like 3 years. There you go, Christopher. Yes, sir. Motherfucker. Oh, yes, sir. It was all good. It was all good. Germany's good. Specifically Stuttgart. I mean, out of all of Europe, it was very... I was into the dancing scene, and good bars. Sausalitos was good. Or, sausage litos. Tequila bar was amazing. You get a beer and a free shot of tequila. I'm like, come on. Don't we get any better than that? Come on. Get your boy. Motherfucking J504. Motherfucking red light. Yes, sir. Actually, in Amsterdam, they got a good Argentinian barbecue restaurant that had... They just lined up a fucking, a rib, baby back ribs, Argentinian style, the size of me on a plate. I'm like, oh my God, I'll stay here forever. Yes, sir. But hey, until next time, this is motherfucking Debo out. Y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process? Motherfucking Pact Act presumptive conditions, denied VA claims, high value VA claims. Let your boy know. Active duty military. J504, we got lost when we were in the field and somehow ended up at some old lady's house, and she called the police on us. I don't know how we got there and we were lost. I like Nuremberg. Yep. Oh, sheesh. There you go. Gucci killers, baby. Gucci killers. But until next time, this motherfucking deep.